Welcome back to 3-Bit Life, everybody. It's time for another retro review, and I am Brandon, your host, joined by my friend here, Kimberly.
Hey.
And today we were looking at Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, brought to you by the fine folks at Capcom. Now, this is an NES game that was released in 1990 for NES consoles all over, well, at least in America in 1990. And it's a side-scrolling platformer brought to you by Capcom and Disney. And we're going to review it today.
Now, I see something very important here.
What are you
overlooking?
What am I overlooking?
Clearly right there.
Top of the box, it clearly says state-of-the-art high resolution.
Yes. Now, this is clearly a state-of-the-art high resolution game.
And Capcom was clearly lying when they put that on top of that box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's nothing high resolution about this. But I can, according to the front of the box here, save some money here. So if I save $10 when I purchase Capcom video games, see inside for a mail-in refund order offer. So yeah. So I want to try to look inside of this instruction booklet, and I want to see if there's an offer for me to save $10.
That'd be great.
Because I paid like what, $44 for this, I think, at this local game store.
Was it more than that?
I think it was like 40 something.
I thought it said 60 something.
Yeah, but I only paid 40 something.
Oh, okay, you only paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So yeah. We got this from a local game store in our area in Greenfield, South Carolina. It was called Second and Charles. So lots of DVDs, video games, books, and just retro stuff in general. So
lots of plushies and manga.
Yeah, exactly.
T-shirts.
Yeah. So if you want, and some are used, some new. So if you like old things, if you like retro things, if you like manga and video games,
go check it out.
it's an awesome little place. So this is like we normally do with our retro reviews. We're going to show off the box art. And talk about artwork. This is Disney stuff right here, baby. It looks fantastic. And for a game that came out in 1990, which is like 30-something years ago, this is a really pretty good condition box.
Yeah, especially, like you said, considering how old it is, the front of the box is like in perfect condition.
Yeah, really. I mean, you see some little damage to the top here, but that's all. Hey, that's nothing for a 30-something-year-old game.
Considering.
Exactly. So this is the front of the box. You see Chip 'n Dale. They've got like a tomato and an apple, and look like they're fighting some robot dogs.
Yeah, we've seen those a lot in the cartoon.
We have?
Those dogs. Yeah, I've seen those dogs in the cartoon.
Oh, yeah, that little inventor guy, man. Yeah. Gosh, that takes you way back.
Yeah.
Way too back.
Too back?
Way too back.
Okay.
All right. So this is the front of the box. It gives you a little bit of a hint of what the gameplay is going to look like. Not. And
well, it gives you an idea what you'll be doing anyway. Not what it looks like.
Running from robot dogs and throwing things at them. Yes.
It will nearly look as state-of-the-art as this, though.
Yeah, but don't worry. It's a high-resolution, state-of-the-art game.
Yeah.
Here's the back of the box. And we've got the Chip 'n Dale logo and some screenshots. A little bit of a description of the game. Here we go. Get a little closer for you so you can see these screenshots. Look at that. And look at that. And look at that. And there is a description there. So join Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers to thwart Fat Cat's evil attempt to control the city. Fat Cat's always trying to control something, ain't he?
Is he like the main bad guy?
He's the main bad guy from the series. Yes, Fat Cat is the main guy. He's like a mob boss cat.
So he has like a lot of underlings and other cats.
You're right.
But he only runs cats in the city, though, right?
Pretty much. I don't think he has any dogs that work for him. I don't think he do, anyway. I think he like abuses dogs or something. He's a cat, yeah.
That's pretty normal for cats, I guess.
Yeah, right. So, so this is the back of the box. I always enjoyed games from the 90s because of the fact that they came in these like great boxes, like great colors, great art design, and no two boxes looked alike.
That's true.
Unlike games now, they kind of have a stock look to all of them. The games that came out back in the day, each box was just like individually done. So like if you bought Dick Tracy for Nintendo, the entire box would be yellow. And it has Dick Tracy artwork on the front of it. If you bought a game like Hogan's Alley, it's a black box with a pixelated character on the front with a gun. You know, each box has its own personality and its own kind of vibe to it. So when you bought this, you already got kind of a feeling about the game when you first bought it. Before you ever put it on, you kind of knew what to expect. Kind of put you in the mood to play it.
I actually like the fact that if you were to collect these in the box, seeing that on the shelf would look very fun. Like, it looks inviting when you see all of them stacked together on the shelf.
I agree with that 100%. They kind of remind me of the Nintendo boxes. Kind of remind me of some of the PC software boxes, and also the VHS slip sleeves they had for the movies back in the day for VCRs. So now we saw this. Let's look at the inside of it and see what we have in store. So first things first, I'm gonna pop everything out if I can. There's a game, and there's that slip sleeve that never wants to come out.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There it is.
So I'll put this on the side. So here is the game's cartridge. And it's got the same artwork it appears from the box, as you can see.
It's exactly the same. It even has the background color from the box.
It does. So it's like a little box on the front. Cool. Top of there, got Rescue Rangers written there.
So let me ask you this: when you actually put this cartridge into the system, how much of it's sticking out?
With the Nintendo Entertainment System, when you put a cartridge in, it was actually a loader thing. So you kind of
actually put it sideways and then
like this, right? It wasn't top loader. Like it was interesting because the Japanese consoles are more top loaders. Like I remember the Famicom, you load it from the top.
Yeah.
I already had a little tray popped up and you kind of set it down up in there. Yeah.
I was wondering that just because of all that nice artwork, you'd want to see it. You know.
You wouldn't want to see it.
Although you wouldn't want to accidentally knock the cartridge out.
Right. And I thought that was cool about Nintendo's the American version of the hardware is that you would hide the cartridge so there was no accidentally hitting it. Or if you have a little brother or sister, they can't go just rip it out of the system.
Right. When they get angry.
Which I think I've had happen before.
I don't know who did that.
Yeah, I think we had that happen before. Someone just tore the cartridge out of the console while I was playing. So Nintendo kind of hid theirs in there, which is pretty neat. I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the cartridge. There's a slip sleeve that held the cartridge, kind of. And here are the instructions. And so, like most games that came out during this era, the instruction book was absolutely vital to being able to play the game. Because there were no in-game tutorials in the 90s, right? So
yeah, I mean, if you wanted to know how to play officially, you'd have to go through the instruction manual.
Exactly. So, and there's an invention there. And but not only did they explain the gameplay and the instructions, but they also advertised other stuff as well. So, like in the first page here on the inside of the cover, there's like an advertisement for Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. It's another video game. So Capcom's marketing itself to us.
You figure if you like our game here, you might like our game over there.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
Right.
All right, and so here's a special message from Capcom. Would you like to read it?
So it says, thank you for selecting Disney's Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, one of our exclusive family of computer/home video games. We at Capcom are proud to bring you this exciting, action-packed adventure game for your Nintendo Entertainment System. Rescue Rangers, created by Capcom, a premier worldwide arcade game designer, features colorful, state-of-the-art, high-resolution graphics. Remember that?
I remember it from the front of the box.
Yes. They have to reiterate. We hope you enjoy this new addition to your video game library. Very truly yours, Joe Somebody.
Oh, man. My man, Joe Somebody. He signed it.
He did sign it.
Look at Joe Morici.
Sir.
Vice President of Capcom USA. Thank you, Joe.
That's a nice message. You don't see that often anymore.
You don't. No, most video games don't come with their own forwards. Pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. All right, so now let's look at the, let's see here. So there's the table of contents. Table of contents? There's
so interesting.
So yeah, we're going to learn about safety precautions, getting started, special message from Capcom, Chip and Dale's friends, enemy characters, all kinds of goodies. So let's skip the safety precautions. I had somebody check. It's very difficult to swallow a Nintendo cart.
You tried?
I'm not going to say I didn't. And we're about getting started here. So there's a story where we can hear after you insert your cart. Pay attention to this awesome artwork here. Pay attention to this artwork.
I'm not going to lie. If I were a kid and actually had this, I would want to color that in.
You want to color that in?
I would. It looks so naked.
I wasn't a colorer back in the day when I was a kid.
I always have been, so.
I would have probably taken it and tried to draw it myself. That was my thing.
Yeah, I would have tried to color them in, but I would have had all the markers, and so it would have been some blank spots.
You probably would have tried to use crayons. Who knows? All right. So, the game features a pretty basic control system, like most platformers from back in the day.
It uses all 5 or 6 buttons.
That's right. So you have your directional pad, you have your A and B. It tells you what to do with it. The A was to jump, B was to pick up objects. And it seems that you can press things and press down when you're holding an object, you'll hide behind it, and you throw them. Objects, and stack them, things like that. So basically, it's a type of platforming game where you would have to use objects in your environment to fight your enemies. I don't think you jump on anybody's head like Super Mario Brothers or anything like that. You kind of jump on stuff, pick it up, and then toss it at them. That's kind of the extent of your combat capabilities. And you can also jump on your partner's head and pick him up and throw him as well, but that usually leads to problems.
It will. Like I said, it's a fun game, but that whole, 2-player mode where you're just running into each other, picking each other up, and throwing each other in the bad guys, it's a big problem when once you throw them, they actually take damage.
Yeah, stops being cute at that point.
Yes.
If you see these hearts here, this is the key to your survival. You have 3 of those, and if you get hit 3 times, you lose them all.
I will say, if you're going to play this with a friend, you need to remember that you were friends before you start playing. You can lose a lot of relationships this way.
Yes, you can. The game is surprisingly difficult for being something that's so doggone cute. That's one of the themes you see for games back in the day, that they looked adorable, but then when you pick that controller up, though, You're ready to hurl horrible insults at the screen and throw the controller, breaking all kinds of expensive retro equipment that you really should be breaking because there ain't much of it left. Okay, so there's special items, there are flowers, there are web stars, there's acorns, crates, steel boxes, black balls, all these different, some people call them bombs, but black balls, and all these things are all different things you will collect, pick up, and use throughout the course of your adventure. These give you, some will give you health, some give you more life, like these acorns.
Some of them protect you from bad guys.
Yep, like these crates can.
And the other ones allow you to jump higher.
Really?
Yes.
Which one does that?
The steel boxes.
Oh. These can be used to stack on top of each other to enable the player to jump higher than normal.
See?
But are you really jumping higher, or are you just kind of climbing the boxes?
High. You're actually you have like a step ladder that you're jumping from now.
Okay, cool. All right, and so here is Rescue Rangers story. So there's a story for this game because the game is based off the hit Disney cartoon Disney Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. So there is a story that you can follow if you're into that type of thing. I am, of course. And so would you like to read the story?
I mean, I can. So it says, the Rescue Rangers have been assembled once again to help a friend in need. Their neighbor Mandy has lost her kitten, and she doesn't know where to begin looking. Okay. There have been some unusual sightings in town of mechanical bulldogs and robotic rats. Can the Rescue Rangers' enemy, Fat Cat, be up to his old tricks again?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Well, I'm sure he is. It took the time to draw him.
All right, so that's the backdrop for the game story. Now, remember, I'm not going to tell you anything else about the story. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I know we are going to round bodies after this video.
Clearly.
So I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just say things get a little bit hairy for the Rescue Rangers.
Obviously, how could they not? Because Fat Cat's involved.
Yeah, and they're animals, so they're all hairy. Now, except Zipper, he's a fly. He's an insect. He's just gross.
I didn't realize flies were actually that big compared to a rat.
Yeah, he's like a horsefly. That dude's huge. He's got a sweater on.
Flies get cold too.
I guess they do. All right, so just Chip and Dale's friends, Gadget, Myrie, Jack, and Zipper. They're also used as power-ups. Mm-hmm. So if you look at them here, if you haven't seen them before, if you ever watched the cartoon, if you haven't, shame on you. But this is their boys. Zipper kind of acts as an invincibility power-up. Myrie Jack runs through walls for you, and Gadget will send you tips and tricks to get through stages because she's smart.
Oh.
All right. And so here's a list of the bad guys and some of their artwork. Gives you a little bit, and this is cool because it tells you a little bit about how they're going to attack you. Like the mechanical bulldogs and the robotic rats. It says don't get too close to these walking tin cans. That means you shouldn't get close to them.
The problem is that they appear in the middle of the stage sometimes, and I mean, if you're not looking for it, it's too late. You're already too close.
Right? Exactly. All right. So, and then we have Buzz Bomb, which is a quick temper, which is Buzzer's quick tempered cousin. Oh, so Buzzer's up there. Yeah, Buzzer. Beware of the stinger on this bad bee.
I got it.
Beware of the stinger on that bad bee. All right, so yeah, this is kind of like a Ponzi strategy guide. Lets you know kind of what the bad guys can do to you.
Yeah, so even though they're not telling you how to defeat them, how to get around them, at least it's telling you what to look out for.
Yeah, give you a little warning. Yeah, watch out, son. All right. All right, and last but not least, there is an opportunity to join the official Capcom Craze Club.
And you know we're doing that.
Heck yeah. I'm sure Capcom's going to respond.
What?
And I'm going to get me a Mega Man poster.
After only 32 years, I mean, obviously they're still there.
They better be.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I was going to send them a letter and a money order to Capcom USA Inc., 3303 Scott Boulevard, Santa Clara, California, 9505. Yeah, write that down, Kim.
Okay, I'll write it down. I'll also get that money order.
You better. I'll just write a check. Don't worry. Everybody writes checks nowadays.
Yeah.
All right. So, and then there's some compliance with the FCC regulations, and that's it for that. And there's a warranty on this game as well. Apparently, there's a 90-day warranty on this thing.
Really?
A 90-day limited warranty on a game.
Okay, now, I have a question. To go back to that box for a second. Where's our coupon or where's our rebate thingy for $10?
Yo,
did you lie to us, Capcom?
I think Capcom. It was right here, right? Yeah, it was right there.
There you go.
Very frustrating that that's not in there.
No. There's
no coupon in this thing.
I mean, we can join the club and everything, but I mean, come on.
Capcom, I want my poster and my coupon. So anyway, this is a Ethereal Live's retro review of 3 Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. We hope you enjoy watching. We hope you enjoy listening. And if you really enjoyed it, you can leave a comment, you can subscribe, and you can like our video. Because if you do, you'll make me smile.
And that's really what it's all about.
Making Brandon smile. Thank you.